everyone, and welcome back to quarter three. I am so excited to get started and get to know y'all again. It's going to be really interesting because you guys have had a 3 month gap between the last time that I saw you and now. So I'm looking forward to kind of starting over again. But what we're going to do is we're going to start this very first week off by reviewing some bonding, and then we're going to go into how to do naming. So you'll notice that I'm going to be going through the honors schedule. The honors schedule and the college prep schedule, for the most part, this quarter is going to be the exact same or very similar in terms of schedule, but the activities are a little bit different. So as you're following along as a college prep student, just know that your activities look different because they are a little bit different. Okay. But I'm going to go over some main ideas and some things for you guys to remember. First off, for those of you guys who are in period 5, I hope that you got my email last week. I will not be on campus with you in person um, for the foreseeable future. Those of you who are in period 1, I will be on campus with you in person. Those of you who are in person. Now, I'm going to be looking at this course as if you are taking it online and in person. But those of you who are only online, the one thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you're remembering that you have to check in every single day during Zoom. So every single person in the entire class needs to check in. If you're in honors chemistry, you're checking in at 9:15, and you're going to see a link in your calendar or in your schedule. And those of you who are in college prep chemistry period 5, you are going to be checking in at 12:25. And the reason you guys are checking in at the end of the period and not at the beginning of the period, I explained it in my email, but I'm not going to be able to check into Zoom until that 12:25 time period. So let's get started. This week, we're going to do an introduction to bonding. And what the main question is where do we get the names for different compounds? So starting out on Monday, you are going to do a review of the syllabus. I've rewritten your syllabus a little bit to kind of meet the needs of what we're doing, and also to go in line with the district's changes to attendance. So there has been a change in attendance. Attendance is no longer based specifically on participation or solely based on participation in terms of completion of assignments. Attendance is to be taken by teachers every single day through whatever means teachers have chosen. I have chosen to go the Zoom route, so I'm asking you to all check in daily. Your Monday attendance is going to be taken by me checking by 3 p.m. on Mondays. I'm going to be checking to see that you have actually completed some of your assignments for that day. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. You're going to do the syllabus review. So I actually have it opened here, and this is what it's going to look like for you. So it's going to look different for honors and college prep. And what you're going to do is you're going to go through this syllabus and you're going to read some of the things. So something I'd like for you to notice, for you to recognize, is for the weekly schedule, it says that your assignments are going to be posted by 8 a.m. on Monday, and I'm going to be posting every single day's assignment by 8 a.m. on that day. And also notice that I have a different due date. So last quarter, I had due dates on Wednesdays and on Sundays, but that became way too much. And so I'm asking you to get assignments done every single day. So each day's worth of assignments you should have done by the next day at 10 a.m. So on Tuesdays, Group A is going to check in. Every single person in the entire class will check in at 9:15, and that's where I will take attendance. Again, if you're in period 5, then every single person is going to be checked in on Zoom at 12:25. Also note that another change with the district is you must have your camera on, and that's just for me to physically see your face, see that you're there, and then we can talk about you turning off your cameras, but I would like to see all of your faces. Wednesdays are going to be Group B, same thing, but your assignments are going to be due on Thursday by 10 a.m. Group C, 9:15 is your Zoom if you're in period one, and your assignments are due by Friday at 10 a.m. Now, your Friday assignments, I have them due by Monday at 10 a.m., but I would prefer for you to get them done by Friday evening, just because then I can make sure that I'm caught up with all of the grading and everything daily. Okay. And then there's just some more information on Schoology, where are your grades, grading policy. This is all just a refresher for you. Another thing for tutorial, something for you to recognize, is tutorial is going to be by appointment. I'm available from 1:30 to 2:30 by appointment on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Um, and then I'm also going to be on available. I'm not going to be available on Thursdays so much, possibly though, if you want to reach out to me. But if you do, just make sure that you're making that by appointment. Also, you can ask questions during Zoom, the in-class check-in. What about attendance? Well, the attendance policy has changed, and I just kind of talked to you about that. So go ahead and read through this, and then goes through some managing of your workload and your Zoom. Then you'll see that there are questions down here. You need to answer all of those questions for me, and then submit. So going back to your calendar for the week, the next thing that you're going to do is an Edpuzzle crash course on types of chemical bonds. Remember, the Edpuzzle questions are graded. For these Edpuzzles, you're going to click on the link in Schoology. So you'll see right here, this is the period 5 link, but you would click here, and then that's going to end up opening your Edpuzzle. And so you're going to watch the video and answer all of the questions. And then when you click next, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to watch, there's going to be another Edpuzzle for you on Monday. That Edpuzzle is going to be on writing ionic formulas. And then also you're going to do your engage, which is your compounds in your cabinets. So compounds in your cabinets, what you're going to do there is you're going to go through different things in your cabinets. Those can be cabinets in your kitchen, or those can be cabinets that are in your bathroom. And you're going to tell me what item it is and what are some of the ingredients that are listed in the ingredients list. Then I want you to point out the different elements that you recognize. Then I would like for you to answer these questions based on that information. And then down here, you're going to have some compound sorting. So I want you to sort the difference between ionic and covalent compounds and give me some information about ionic and covalent compounds based on the videos that you watched and the activity that you did, and refreshing your memory from quarter one. Okay. There's one more thing that I want to point out, other than the fact that all of your assignments will be posted daily. Okay. And so when you look here, you're going to you should only see Monday on Monday, and then you'll see Monday and Tuesday by Tuesday morning, and so on and so forth. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to remind you of, just because I am going to be using CK12 assigned practice problems this quarter. So I want to make sure that you recognize that right here you have this start practice. Okay. And what you need to do when you click on that, you're going to start the practice. And this is only when I've assigned you CK12 questions and I haven't given you specifically your CK12 stuff. And so with that, that's going to bring you to a series of questions. Okay. So if I were to sign in with my Google account, okay, and then that's going to bring me to the adaptive questions. So all of these questions are going to ask you different questions based on the reading. So you need to read the CK12 and then answer the questions. CK12 then pushes your score to me. Okay. This is something that is going to be done more in college prep than honors. Honors, I'll probably give you specifically assigned questions that I have written. But just so that you know, make sure that you do this, or else it's not going to send a score to me. So CK12 grades if you're doing this type of assignment or any of your Ed Puzzle assignments. Those are scores that are pushed to me from those programs. So if you have a zero on those, please just keep up with that and make sure that you check in with me if you have any questions. So again, if you guys have any questions, please reach out. I will be available. I am only going to be checking my emails until about 4:30 for the rest of the quarter, and I will not be answering any emails after that time. So if you have questions, please reach out before then. And if I don't get back to you, then I will get back to you by the next day. Hopefully, this answers some of your questions. Let me know if you have any other ones, though.